All right, here we go. All right, I was muted before. What's good, y'all? West Coast Arbs with another live stream. So yeah, my X stream is being weird right now, but I am streaming on YouTube as well. So you can check this out on X and YouTube. But I also shared the links on my X page, so um, check it out. X or YouTube should work. But hopefully everyone enjoyed Super Bowl Sunday and the weekend of betting and made some money. I know I did. Seahawks, we were on Seahawks like the whole week during the streams, so glad we could cash that. But now it's straight to basketball season. Hockey's on a 3 week break. I think it's like 2 weeks remaining now for Winter Olympics. So it should be just basketball moving forward for the next few weeks and then until the end of the season. So we'll see what kind of bets we can get in today. We definitely have a lot of promos to hit on the DFS apps, and I'll also be checking out the ARB tool for any ARBs, Sharp Money tool for any plays, and we'll check out the DFS optimizer for any DFS plays. Yeah, if the X stream isn't working, I apologize, but you could pull up to the YouTube stream. So for prize picks, we got here we go. All right, we got Taco Tuesday. Oh, dang. Cooper Flag Free Square, it looks like is the taco right now. That's kind of crazy. All right, yeah, I think the X stream is being weird. Throw something in the chat if anyone sees this. If you could throw something in either chat for me, that'd be great, so I know it's working. But I'll just roll through these promos. Let's not waste too much time here. So Cooper Flag, Free Square. Guessing there's like lineup news here for the Spurs and Lakers game. Yo, what's good? What's good? All right, maybe X is working. We should be good. Appreciate you guys. Good to see you guys in here. That's too zoomed out, honestly. Hopefully you guys can see this here. But we'll start with prize picks. First quarter points. Nah, not really feeling that. Ooh, this Colin Gillespie line. Minus 152 on FanDuel's pretty good. I'm gonna roll with this and Colin Gillespie over 4.5 assists. Royce O'Neal here looks solid too. Point off on a handful of books, and minus 144 on FanDuel looks pretty good. Yeah, Colin Gillespie's overs on his assists looks solid in general. So the Şengün line looks pretty good here too, actually. 144 on FanDuel. A point off on more books than the Royce line. 144, 144. It's about the same against FanDuel. But we'll take Colin Gillespie and we'll just take Royce O'Neal. Under 15.5 points in rebounds. So we'll do a 3-man EV slip for that Cooper Flag free square. And I don't have links for prize picks. So you'll just have to manually copy this if you're tailing. A couple plays look good here. I was between the Royce O'Neal play or Şengün. Both would have worked there, but I just wanted to run a 3-man. All right. Rolling with that with prize picks, and we'll go on to better. I'll just keep peeping the sharp money tool and the ARB screen while we're at it. Rui over 12.5 points. Looks pretty good on Bet 105, but not a lot of data. So in terms of like liquidity and cross market value, it looks pretty good. Not of other like data points to roll off of. So I'm just gonna take a closer look at this one. Sportsbook screen. Because maybe Rui's line is like 13.5 on other books. In which case I would definitely take this play, it being a point off. Rui, oh, what the heck? He's at 15.5 on underdog. Why is that so off? Maybe it has to do with that injury news. Anyone see some injury news on the Lakers and Spurs game? Probably why Rui's line is all over the place right now. Trying to look it up over here. But if anyone wants to save me a little time, that'd be nice. Okay, available Lakers tonight. Rui. Damn, so a bunch of the Lakers prime, yeah, okay, LeBron, Reeves, and Smart are out. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna take it on Bet 105 if it's available right now. There's a chance it won't be. Available, but we'll see. Yeah, it's okay. I take it back. It's not available on Bet 105, but that would have been definitely one I would take. We'll check out Dabble. Maybe if it's available on Dabble, we could hit this. Keldon Johnson and Kennard. It looks like it's possible. Dabble didn't update yet. And I'll just go here like this. So Rui points. Yep, looks like it's still 12.5. Keldon Johnson rebounds. Is he out? Is Keldon Johnson out? Doesn't look like it. So Keldon Johnson under rebounds. Jake LaRavia points. Over 9.5. Oh, and then I missed Luke Kennard here. Over 8.5 points. Yeah, that looks good. Looks like it didn't adjust on Dabble. My max on that was $3.55. So I ran that for my max of $3.55. And let me share the links here. I did that as an all-in, right? Yeah. All right, that looks good. So we got that Rui play in. Probably adjusting on other books. Cool. All right, now I'll go to better. Better just has 1 discount today? Bro, and that's a 1-point discount? They're tripping. A 1-point discount on better is pretty disrespectful. I'm just gonna skip this for now. Pick 6? Oh yeah, pick 6. I should start with pick 6. I always say that after I pull up pick 6. Maybe I'll just do this. I should always check out Pick 6 first. They're low-key like one of my favorite DFS apps nowadays. So Pick 6 has 4 discounts today. They look okay. 3-point discounts on a bunch of players. Looks like that's it. All right, I think I'm gonna go Booker, Şengün, and then Wemby, and then Brunson last. But I think we could get plays in for all 4. Let's start with, let's see what we can do here. All right, so Dillon Brooks over 19.5 points. A lot of books at 20.5. FanDuel's at -140. We'll try to get this one in. Oh wait, Dillon Brooks is on the Suns, so we'll take him with Şengün. Don't want to take him with Booker because they're on the same team. I wouldn't be surprised if this adjusted. Okay, no. So Dillon Brooks, yeah, let's hurry and get this one in. Şengün under. Okay, so we could get a middle here. We'll take that later. Brunson over. I don't want Dillon Brooks to get bumped. Okay, Bennedict Mathurin. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Even though FanDuel doesn't have a line, we're 1 point off of a lot of books. Prize Picks, Fliff, Underdog. And I'm gonna push this one through. So Şengün discount, we're going with Dillon Brooks and Bennedict Mathurin. Both 1 point off. All right. Links are shared for those. And I want to play this Shangoon under PRA for sure. Looks strong. Pretty much every single book, minus Bovada. Bovada's the only one that's like not giving us confidence, but literally every other book is leaning towards the under here. We'll roll with the Booker discount here. Shangoon, we might need 4 total. Okay, De'Aaron Fox looks good. De'Aaron Fox under points, rebounds, assists. They may have removed the line. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any players for the Spurs-Lakers game. So we'll have to skip that one. We're already going to take Brunson's overs on his discount, so I don't want to take this again. Royce O'Neal, did we take his under? We took his under on the Prize Picks, right? Yeah, we took his under already. Shangoon. Kawhi. Okay, no, that looks all right. FanDuel line's not giving me too much confidence on this Kawhi line. Thinking about just sending this one off as a 2-man. Or maybe Jarris Walker here looks okay. 1 point off of all books here. Yeah, we could roll with Jarris Walker. Oh, we need 4 though. Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker. KD's on the same team as Shangoon. Yo, what's good? Free bands? Yeah, I'll check out Underdog after this. Probably just gonna try to find 2 more picks. What was I just looking at? Jarris Walker. Damn, I wish this Fox line was up. It's okay. There we go. Now it's up. All right. Glad we could take that. So we'll roll with that for pick 6. The second discount over here. There's 2 more discounts, but I'll probably come back maybe at the end or something. Seems like the value is up for now, but links for pick 6 are shared. Am I live daily? Yeah, most days. Yesterday, I wasn't at home before the game started, really, so couldn't stream yesterday, but pretty much every day around this time is usually my target time, and usually run for like an hour or so, get all the DFS promos in, see if we could get any straight bets in off the Sharp Money tool, any potential ARBs, things like that. See, now this looks like a play over here that I might take as an EV play off of the ARB tool. Good example right here. And then I'll come back to you on the Underdog Streak Starter. But this play here for Bryce Lindsey, I'm just going to pause this. His 3-pointers made is plus 210 on Prop Builder, and it looks like it's almost like 80 cents off of every other book that has a line available. So, you know, this is a strong, looks like a strong EV play to me. I might come over and look at the book for Prop Builder and check out his 1.5 line instead. Bryce Lindsey. So his over 1.5 threes is plus 140. Which is, you know, still an even better price than all other books have for 2.5. So I'm going to take this as an EV play right here. Bryce Lindsey over 1.5 threes at plus 140. So I'll just update the tracker. Plus 140. And, you know, not all of these are going to hit. Obviously, it's just plus EV plays. But in the long run, going with the data and just, you know, taking plays that are clear outliers to the market, you know, going to be profitable over time. So that's a good play there. We took one in a similar way on Friday. I think it was like Tahad Pettiford or something, and that ended up hitting. But cool. Looks like the only straight I kind of want to take right now. I think Bet 105 doesn't have any of these lines available for player props, so we can skip that. I already looked at this one earlier. So this one, for example, Prop Builder side, which is kind of all I have available to take straights on. They're not like a clear discrepancy off of FanDuel or any other book. So example of one I would not take. We'll check this Mikal Bridges play out on Pacers and Knicks. Mikal Bridges points. Mikal Bridges over 15.5 points. Okay, nope, the odds just changed. Yeah, minus 122 now. That would have been a potential play there. Do you post plays daily? I'll definitely tune in daily. Yeah, I mean, I don't really post them on my page, which I might just start posting my DFS plays in general when I'm not streaming. But yeah, whenever I'm streaming, I'm running plays. I usually like try to roll through them quick and forget sometimes, but it's kind of my cadence. But anyways, we'll go to Underdog per Freebands request. I'll probably build out a 3-man slip and then kind of identify the 2 stronger plays that can be used as a streak starter. Nothing off the Sharp Money tool. Okay. Definitely some clear value. Underdog has like great value. But Ryan Rollins assists. Oh, and Aaron Nesmith. Both of these plays extremely strong for a streak starter. It's a tongue twister right there. Realistically, like, all right, we'll build the slip out. We could do a 6-man here. There's a lot of clear price discrepancies. Let's try to play these before anything gets bumped. Ryan Rollins over 9.5 rebounds, assists is literally 1 point off of every single book. Aaron Nesmith over 3.5 rebounds. Minus 160 on FanDuel, minus 162 on DraftKings, minus 159 on Prop Builder. We'll try to lock this in. Anthony Black over 19.5 points and rebounds, point off of everything again. And I'm just gonna roll with this. This looks like a really strong play, honestly. So before anything gets bumped, I'll just run that. And honestly, any of those 3 plays can be used as a streak starter. Maybe the Nesmith play is pretty good just because, you know, we got DraftKings and FanDuel, where we're off significantly on the Nesmith line. But yeah, all 3 of these look good. We might hang around on Underdog for a minute because I see a ton of value. Yeah, might have to do a 6-man on the next one. All right, links are shared for underdog. Lock both in. $10 streak. Damn. $10. I think if you go all the way, is that 10K? I think the closest I ever got was like 7, and then they took away streaks for me. So yeah, no promos and no streaks for me. But hopefully we can get you rolling on something nice. So we took Ryan Rollins, Neesmith, Anthony Black. Ryan Rollins rebounds, the same thing here. Tyler Tanner over 20.5 points. Point off of everything except FanDuel. Basically matches the value at FanDuel. But we're 2 points off of the prop builder line. Does that mean the prop builder side is wrong? Because last time we did the same thing with Tahad Pettiford, like I mentioned, and we noticed that the prop builder side was like clearly the side that was off, and I ended up taking that as a straight, and it hit. So let me just look into this one a little bit more. Because I'm not entirely sure that the underdog side is the offside if it matches the FanDuel's line, because FanDuel I usually give the most weight to for player props. I tend to trust FanDuel's lines the most. Vanderbilt and Auburn. Tyler Tanner. I don't know. I'm feeling this as a straight under on prop builder. Yeah, because the prop builder line, if you look at it, it's a 1.5 off of Prize Picks, point off of Fliff. This is the highest price on the market. Yeah, I trust Pinnacle too, but when Pinnacle doesn't have a line, FanDuel's, you know, a good option too. So I'm gonna take this as a straight under 22.5 points on prop builder, basically an EV play. Yep, the 22.5 is the highest price on the whole market. Dabble's kind of close at 22, but you know, a lot of books at 20.5, 21.5. We'll take the highest price here. Trust Pinnacle and FanDuel. Yep, agreed. So let me track this correctly. I'll just put that my name, and then I usually like to go into the bet tracker, and then, you know, since this is an EV play, even though it won't count as like, it won't count the EV percentage, I guess, I can still come in here and just change that bet type to an EV play. So yeah, we'll roll with that. That was a good example there. I'm glad we could get that one in. But we'll skip that. We'll see. If we need one more play for underdog, I'll come back here and take the over 20.5. But I'll take some other plays right now because I see Nembhard over 22.5 points plus assists. Point off of basically every book. $22.5 points assists over. Miles Turner, Franz Wagner, both look good here. Damn, there's so much value. Yeah, let's do this. Miles Turner, over 18.5 points, rebounds, assists. Franz Wagner, over 20.5 points, rebounds, assists. We did Neesmith already, right? Yeah, we did Neesmith already. Poseidon, this is an esports play, over 32.5 kills. Stuff's getting bumped already, but we'll see. We'll make adjustments after. Took Anthony Black, Ryan Rollins. Laxi, this is another esports play. Under 30.5 kills. This is the highest price on the market here again. We'll see what got bumped. Miles Turner. Yeah, Miles Turner got bumped. Franz Wagner got bumped. Andrew Nemhard got bumped. Okay. We'll start from the top then. Franz, pretty sure not there, right? Yep, not. Oh, but it's a +1.5 here. No, but we can't do that. One, two. All right. We'll keep those two esports plays. We'll go Brooke Lopez, over 13.5 points, rebounds, assists. Daniel Gafford, under 17.5 points, rebounds, assists. We got OG Anunoby, under 2.5 assists. Looks okay. I think I'd rather take... I saw KD, right? KD. The FanDuel line looks pretty good here. Four plays. I need two more. Yeah, we'll go KD. Kevin Durant. Under 9.5 rebounds, assists. And the last play, I'll take Tyler Tanner. Hopefully he gets between 20.5 and 22.5 points. We could get a potential middle there. Running this as a flex. Cool, getting some good value here on Underdog. I wish I had the boost still. I wish I wasn't limited, or else, you know, I don't know what kind of promos they still run, but they used to run like, you know, 50% boost, 40% boost, some crazy stuff. All right, so sent out the links for those. Anything else on Underdog, maybe as like a 3-man or something that we didn't take? OG looked okay. Amen Thompson. The only thing about both of these plays is there's no FanDuel or Pinnacle confidence. But we do have a lot of other data points to go off of, which is nice. Towns looks pretty good too. Yeah, I'm gonna run those three as a 3-man actually, if they're still available. Oh, but Towns and OG are on the same team. We'll see. This is an under assists and an under points. Maybe there's no correlation. We'll see. OG under 2.5 assists. Amen Thompson over 27.5 points, rebounds, assists. And Karl Anthony Towns. Okay, yeah. Nerfs the payout. Pinnacle's not strong on this Ben Shelton line. Jalen Suggs. Okay, Jalen Suggs looks good. If we make this a 6-man, then the payout nerfing from Towns and OG is not going to happen. So if we could do 6-man, that'd be ideal here. Suggs, Paolo, both point off of FanDuel. We'll try those. Stuff's getting bumped. Okay, pretty much everything there just got bumped in an instant. I bet someone just front ran me. Wouldn't be surprised if someone ran these three and just said fuck it, but all right. So those are all gone. Might as well just roll with something else here. Maybe we'll come back to underdog later. Sleeper, solid KD discount. Two other discounts that are kind of mid, but I might still roll with them. College basketball boost, 100%. That's pretty good. I think I missed the college basketball boost on pick 6 too, actually. Yo, what's good, legit? If you still got questions about Kalshi, bro, feel free to ask. I got you. I can show you some Kalshi stuff if you want. Throw the questions in here, and then whenever, you know, if I can answer them as I'm going, that works. If I need to, like, pull up Kalshi on my phone or something, I could do that, like, in between DFS apps or something. I'm over here locking in cent arbs on Bovada. They limited me to $3 to $6 plays. Yeah, Bovada is actually one of the first sports books to limit me, so they limit arbitrage bettors pretty fast from what I've seen. Do you do Kalshi arbs on the phone or on the laptop? I do both. Getting more into using Kalshi on my laptop recently, but phone or laptop has been pretty efficient for me so far. Kawhi's rebounds has been up on the Sharp Money tool for a while. I actually took it as a Sharp Money play. His over 5.5 rebounds earlier today. And there's still a lot of liquidity. I'd rather take the 5.5 than the 6.5 for his rebounds. So yeah, I don't want to play that. On Polymarket, I don't have Polymarket. I don't have full Polymarket access yet, but when I do, I'm gonna be hammering plays there. Keldon Johnson under 4.5 rebounds. A horrible value on Sleeper, but pretty sure we took this on Dabble already. Not great value on Sleeper here either. Let's check this one out. No, his line is 14.5 here. Don't really want to take that either. I'll come back to Sleeper. Check out what other promos we got. Chalkboard, they have a promo every day. 10% boost for me today. Not that great. I do have other boosts here. We'll see if there's anything we could take later. But I'm not going to force anything. There's only 4 NBA games today anyways, so... yeah, maybe no chalkboard today. Nothing on owner's box. There might be 2 discounts on Boom. Let's check it out. 50% deposit match up to $50. Okay, so promo ends today. Sweet. So free $50 on Boom, basically, just for adding more money. I only started with $50 on Boom, and I only play promos here, and we're up to $250. So I will definitely take this. But it doesn't look like there's 2 discounts today, which is interesting. Oh, just kidding. Take that back. So we got a Towns and Cooper Flag discount on Boom. We'll check out Sharp Money for this. Maybe if Kawhi has Kawhi's line is 5.5 rebounds. No, the value on 5.5 is pretty bad. Not really great for Keldon Johnson either. I kind of want a 3x multiplier or better. What was the Neesmith and Nembhard play lines? Underdog won't pop up, I think is what you're saying. Neesmith and Nembhard. Nembhard was bumped, so we didn't end up taking that. And Neesmith was over 3.5 rebounds. I wouldn't be surprised if that's bumped too. Trying to think of how I want to play these. Because we have a handful of discounts still. We have 2 on Boom, 3 on Sleeper, and I guess that's it. So 5 total picks that we need plays for. I also forgot about this 30% college basketball boost for pick 6. I'm gonna just get this one out the way. One, two. Whoa. 30% boost. I could run 3 picks here. We'll go Sam Hoiberg. Under 20.5 points, rebounds, assists. Point off of every book with a data point. And then I'm going to go to John Blackwell. Under 17.5 points. Point off of FanDuel, Underdog, and Prize Picks. Mainly going off of the FanDuel line here. And then same thing with Trevon Brazile. Either gonna go with him or this guy. Yeah, we'll go with him. Slightly better value on Fliff and Prize Picks versus just underdog here. So we'll go Trevon Brazile. Under 13.5 points. It's a 5x, kind of whack, but 30% boost makes it decent. And I can run this. I'll run this for a little more. Do you ever notice those Fliff and Profit X college basketball ARBs right before game time? 100%. Last year during March Madness and like during college basketball season, I was definitely attacking Fliff and the exchanges extremely heavily. So if I had Fliff still, definitely would be smacking those. But maybe when I travel again, if I do next month or whatever, I'll get back on the Fliff ARB grind. So share the links to those. When did exchanges become a thing? That's a good question. I want to say Novig and ProfitX launched, like had their big launch in the summer of 2024. Yeah, because I think it became available in California like around that time. I only realized they were a thing maybe like September of 2024. And then once I learned more about how the exchanges worked and stuff, that's kind of when I jumped into OddsJam. Realizing that, you know, there were a lot more opportunities with the exchanges available. So I want to guess like 2024, mid 2024. Any NBA value in pick six? We'll hit the last two discounts right now if we can. So we already took Booker and Şengün. Let's try to get Wemby and Brunson. It's already been almost an hour. So let's try to roll through this a little bit faster. Oh shit. Siakam, this looks like a really good play. Siakam under 33.5 points, rebounds, assists. And I can't run this other discount as a 3-man or a 4-man because we already ran those. So I'm gonna just run a 2-man. We'll call it an easy 2-man here. And then on the last discount, we'll have to run a 5-man, but I don't see enough picks. We already took a lot of these picks, so I don't see anything to take like a 5-man. We already took Şengün's under points, rebounds, assists. This is one good play. 2 maybe. 5 might be tough. But let me share the links for this one first. All right, links are shared for that pick six play. But free bands, if you didn't take those other pick six plays, pretty much everything on the board looks good here. But we took pretty much everything already. Not a lot of options today with just 4 NBA games. So we would need 4 additional plays. We would potentially do Stephon Castle. That's 1. What's the discount? It's for Brunson. Brunson, 2, 3, 4, 5, Maybe 6. You know what? We'll run this. More of a long shot here. We might even go 6 picks for pick 6. Let's go with Stephon Castle under 17.5 points. Oh, this one may have just popped up right now. John Collins over 18.5 points and rebounds, minus 140 on FanDuel. Booker. No, that one wasn't the one I looked at. Kawhi is slightly better than Booker. 1 point off on one additional book and 2 cents better than the Booker play for Kawhi. So the payout's going to be nerfed a little because there's cross-team correlation, but we'll just roll with it. Devin Vassell looks good against FanDuel. That's 5. We'll see if we got anything else. Did we take? I think we took Brook Lopez somewhere already. Refresh one more time and find one more if we can. All right. I guess we could take the Booker line and, you know, we took his over on a discount, so it doesn't really hurt to take his under on a regular line if the value, if this line has value anyways. Yeah, I like that. Long shot, no payout. No payout bump. All right, links are shared for this. So finally, let's try to see if we could get plays for Boom and Sleeper. We'll start with Boom because these discounts are a lot better than the Sleeper ones. 6 point discount on Cats, points, rebounds, assists. What was the other one? 5 point discount for Cooper Flag points. Yeah, I like both of those a lot. Or I'll peep the sharp money tool first. Stephon Castle. 3.8K on Stephon Castle's under assists. We just took him. Olympic hockey on pick 6. Wait, let me just see what we took. Stephon Castle. We took his points. Okay, we could take his under assists too, if the value's decent. So this one, since it's plus 129 is what the liquidity is at, I would want this to be like a 3.5 or better. Yeah, 3.54. So that's Boom discount number 1, and let me just see if we can get the other one. Jarris Walker over 12.5 points, only on Poly. But we took his under 13.5 points, so that's a good thing, I'd say. Let's see how, oh. So that was Towns. No, Bridges is at 15.5 here on Boom. Let's check out this guy. I guess this one works. It's pretty cross market. 1K liquidity on a college player prop. Getting good value on Boom. So we'll roll with these. Just going to share these images to the Edge Zone Discord as well. Cool. Got 2 of the Boom discounts in. Now we really just got Sleeper, which the Sleeper discounts aren't even that great. So only if the value's there, I'll take them. They've been pretty bad with their discounts recently. Like a 2-kill discount and a 2-point discount, not amazing. The KD one, 4 points. I'll probably have to take that though, at the very least. Maybe I'll check out some cross-market EV for the college basketball disc 100% boost too, because 100% is pretty good. We took Stephon Castle's under rebounds. Brooke Lopez over threes. Doesn't look like it's good value here on Sleeper. We took Nembhard's points already. Or did we not because it got bumped? I think we did. I don't think we took this because it got bumped. So let me check it out on Sleeper. $2.99. I'll take it. So it's only like literally 0.01 off of what I would like to take this as. But I'm not gonna get too hell-bent on like, oh, what the hell? All right. Let's just take it. I guess it got updated. Interesting. Never seen that happen to my benefit, but I won't complain. So KD discount with Nembhard under 17.5 points. Sleeper links are shared. I feel like that might be it. Okay, but Nembhard, we just want his unders in general or what? Under, rebounds, assists. No, it's not good value on Sleeper for his rebounds, assists. So I guess last play we'll do this 100% college basketball boost. We'll go Bryce Lindsey to start it out off the Sharp Money tool. Anything else here? College. We already took Don McHenry. I guess we could save this, right? Did we take him? Yeah, we did. We took him on Boom. And I'll check out... We'll check out the low hold tool. Nothing showing up. I don't know why nothing's showing up. There we go. Chris Sinak. Looks okay. I mean, when it comes to like these 100% boosts, I don't like, you know, get too picky about picking out like the best EV, because with the 100% boost, we're getting really good value at the end of the day. So we'll take Chris Sinak over 11.5 points. Terrence Brown under 3.5 assists. Need 2 more picks here. I don't really see anything though. Shoot. Let's do this. Nolan Winter under 1.5 made threes. We took Terrence Brown assists. We took Bryce Lindsey. I think the last thing to do, we might as well just run Dom McHenry again. I really don't see anything else to take. Damn, it's at 14.5. $14.5, but the value is not horrible, but the under is definitely where it's at here. Milos using... We took him off the Sharp Money tool already. Or as an EV play. Really don't see anything else to take. Damn, man, we just need 1 more pick. We took Bryce Lindsey already. Let's do this. Let's check out what the value is on like some of these guys in comparison to Sleeper. Oh, if we could get this guy at 10.5, that'd be nice, actually. Because I forgot we already took Hoiberg line. Okay, yeah, we could take 10.5 on Tomislav Visic. It's about a point off of a handful of books. Could be better on FanDuel and Prop Builder, of course, but just need one more to roll with this. 5-man boost. Yeah, so I'm gonna run this for 20 bucks as a flex. That one was a struggle, but we got it in. All right, cool. Every discount that was valuable, we have ran. Kawhi discount on better. Oh, Jesus. Now Stephon Castle showing up. All right, we got one more to roll with. Stephon Castle. 3-point points, rebounds, assists. Discount on better. Better usually has good value. Shouldn't be any trouble here. No, not good on FanDuel. Ben Mathurin, we took it. Wow, this value is really good though on in general. We'll take Ben Mathurin again. I don't think we took Justice points on whatever other slip we took, so this is okay. But when this Terrence Brown line for under points, we took his under assists, I believe, on Sleeper just a second ago. But this is a point off on Prop Builder and FanDuel. And Fliff is heavily favoring the under 17.5. So we'll roll with this here for the better discount. Skipping the Kawhi one. All right, cool. That should be good now. We've ran for over an hour. Pretty solid run. See if we can get any straights. Nope, nothing really off the sharp money tool. Nothing here. I don't know if you guys noticed a second ago that Milos Uzan play popped up on the ARB tool at plus 110 for 1.5 threes. Earlier in the stream, we ended up getting 1.5 at plus 145, so we can already see the line moving. It may have been before stream, but I got it at plus 145. It's already at plus 115, so you can already see the value moving in my favor there. But yeah, I already took a lot of plays earlier, a lot of college basketball plays. All good, legit. It's been like an hour 15, so probably time to call it. Solid stream. I'll be back on tomorrow for sure for some more promos. And Thursday as well, because after Thursday, there's a week-long break for NBA for All-Star break. So definitely want to squeeze in as much action as I can before then. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Yesterday, it took me 235 bets to make 156. Is that a good ratio? Hey, you know, like, as long as you're profiting, like, can't complain too much. Sometimes I'll place, like back when I was in Boston, I'd place, like, 200, 300 bets a day. and you know, sometimes the negative variance takes itself into effect, but you know, just keep playing the numbers in the long run. It'll work itself out. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be back on tomorrow. Good luck with your bets.